cool chili. Got a beautiful bleeding calyx on this one. So again, this is not again, I didn't even say it yet, but here we are. This is a BBG7 peach. I said that because I just got done reviewing some BBG7 oranges. It's got some nice blushing on it. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but you know, right up in here on the two bumps and then right up top, it's just kind of a blush of like an orangeness to us. But of a lot of different peach pods I've ever seen or had in my possession or have eaten, this one has one of the best, you know, peach colorations to it. You know how a lot of times I'll get a peach pod and I don't know, sometimes they look more white. No, I don't know. It does have a nice kind of whitish peach, you know, hue to it. Beautiful pepper. Again, I just talked about it in a previous video, but John Harper is the creator from the UK, the creator of the BBG7, the original, which stands for Bleeding Bubblegum, said to have been created from a Moruga and a 7-pot yellow. And again, for anybody who's unfamiliar with the term 7-pot, it's a type of pepper, but you know, it got its name from stating the fact that just one of those peppers could heat an entire 7 pots of chili. I've had some that are pretty wicked, man. That may be, you know what I'm saying, depending on how hot you wanted it, right? But anyway, this pepper was given to me and grown by Mr. Corey Cadell. And I'd have to look back. I don't know. Look at that. That's just beautiful pepper. You can see it starting to also bleeding on the stem. It's just a little orange there into the green. I don't know if I've ever had one of these. A BB. Oh. Wow. That's good flavor on that. I just reviewed the BBG7 oranges like literally 20 minutes before starting this video. This is a way better tasting pod. The other ones weren't bad. This just has like that sweet fruitiness to it. And then it goes into just a little bit of a dry spell there. But on the second bite, we're back into sweet and fruity, a little juicy. It's a good pepper. Wow. I don't know how I got so lucky, but these are delicious peppers, man. I've eaten a lot of different peppers, on camera, off camera. I've reviewed a lot, obviously, on camera. These pods of recent have been some of the best overall. Just the variety, the flavors, the heat, the phenotypes, how long the pods are lasting in my fridge. Again, I've explained it before with other varieties, but it has a dryness to it as well. It's so odd, but I don't know how else to describe it yet. I still haven't figured out a better way to describe that yet. So it's just, I've used bland, but this isn't bland. This has flavor to it, nice flavor, but there's also an underlying dryness to it. Here's another thing with this pepper right now. It's starting to get a little floral up in this, up here, a little perfumey. But what I was thinking of prior to saying that was, it wasn't necessarily perfumey in taste as it was in smell. Like, as I'm chewing this pepper, I don't know if it's just from my smacking and chomping and I'm getting the whiffs up into my nose, or if it's coming, you know, from the backside as I'm chewing and swallowing this pepper and it's working its way, you know what I'm saying? But I'm smelling more floral and perfumey on this pepper than I'm kind of tasting it. For the birds. But then right when I said, you know, perfumey and floral before explaining that just now, I was starting to taste it. But it's not real floral perfumey. So I think I'm smelling it more than I'm actually tasting it. Got one more little guy. One more little one. See if we get the same thing real quick. Yeah. Yep. That first initial bite on this particular variety, this pepper, is so... it's delicious. So far, this is probably one of the least hot BBG7 or BBG varieties I've had. I mean, it's got heat, but we'll eat the calyx on that last one. Why not? Calyx doesn't taste good though. Man, that is a solid pepper. A little low on the heat, but that's all right. Still got some heat there. I can feel it's kind of on the middle to the back of my tongue, honestly. Yeah, that's kind of it. A little bit on the roof, on the back roof of the mouth, like way back there. It's tasty pepper though, that's for sure. That's a good one. Anyways, happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good day. Getting ready to watch the men's U.S. Olympic basketball team. I record the game so I can just fast forward through the bullshit, you know, through the commercials, all that kind of stuff, and then I usually end up starting it much later. Usually, I'm not doing it today, but usually when I watch my games, basketball that is, I'll record the game. So let's say the game starts at 7 o'clock. Like the Warriors, their games usually start at 7 o'clock. 7:30, whatever. And so if I start by recording, and then I'll start watching the game that I've recorded at, say, 8 o'clock. If it started at 7, 8 o'clock, 8:15, sometimes even 8:30. And you just fast forward and through halftime, fast forward and through all the timeouts, all the bullshit. And I can still finish the game on time than if I started it live. That's what I prefer to do. Anyways, this pot isn't burning too much. I'm not going to sit here too long with this one. It's flavorful. I give you that. I'll tell you that. it's a good one. It's a gorgeous looking pepper as well. I'm a little bit surprised at the heat on that one, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be a little bit hotter. The BBG7 oranges I had were hotter than the peach. Obviously the BBG7, the reds, they're much hotter than both in my opinion. But it's a cool chili. So again, that was the BBG7 peach variety grown by Corey Cadell. It's been your #1 hot sauce guy. I appreciate everybody burning with me. We'll see you tomorrow.